There we go. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back. It feels like it's been forever, and it kind of has been forever, since we've managed to have a session here. But we are going to have it this week. We are short with Mick. He is currently in TwitchCon, but we've got contingencies in place for him. And then we'll be back to the main conclusion of the main story will be in 2 weeks. So this will be kind of an off-branch little thing adventure we're going to send everybody through tonight. Hope everybody's ready.
I think we're on the internet. This is weird. The Matrix.
Boy.
So, as usual,
getting back in Murray.
Zakaris here will be doing our recap.
I'm gonna try to condense this as much as I can, guys. So at the beginning of the session, we had, the usual dispute as to what the plan was. We decided to keep looking for the key that we were missing. Murray led us back to a specific door, which was locked. There's this whole series of events. We fight only the three like damage casters wound up in a room and wound up fighting a minotaur. We encountered some traps and a mimic, and we wound up getting through the door and getting hit with some giant steel ball bearings, which we also then used to destroy the trap in the next room. Unfortunately, at Murray and Morgren's expense, because they pushed it through and it blew up, and there was shrapnel, and the door slammed closed. I slammed the door closed behind them. Sorry. And then we wound up making it all
his thinky parts.
Yeah. We wound up making it all the way to the end. We got the item that was required, the last item that we needed, and it turned out that this whole fucking place was just a troll. Not like D&D troll, like internet troll. It was like, haha, you went through the whole thing. I was...
Okay. A magic lantern.
We did get a magic lantern. It was cool, but like he was just like, haha, you did everything for nothing, stupid. It's like, I hate you. Then we make it outside, and we start our way back to the house. There's a little bit of smack talking back and forth, and I know Adrian is starting to feel bad about that. We stopped at a shop, and that was when Morgan came back to us, having gone ahead to the bar, and said that there were a bunch of Xanathar's Guild waiting for us at our place. So what did we do? Garvin called the cops.
Right about where we left off.
And we hit level 5. As soon as we get a long rest.
Right. So...
And there was a very salty dungeon master for some reason. Like, oh, fuck, I forgot you had anything.
That's late plans. Stop it, damn it. All right, anyway. So you guys have used the sending stones. You contacted the Open Lord, Laryl Silverhand's assistant to contact her. And oddly enough, within just a couple of minutes of contacting them, you have her and a number of the knights of the City Watch all convening on you guys at one point. You feel like they kind of came almost out of nowhere. You've never seen the City Guard come this quickly, but it seems that your affiliation has given them a little bit of extra urgency. Drew Horizons, what's going on? What can we do for you?
There's a bunch of Xanathar's cohorts waiting for us at our place of residence, the formerly named Trollskull Manor, now referred to as the Ghostly Leaf. And, we're tired, so can you lot with the shiny armor go, knock some heads together and disperse them so I can take a nap?
Oh, sure, I think we can take care of them real quick for you. I will take care of that, but Xanathar have been rather, active lately. Perhaps you all can do one thing, before you deal with the vault, if it's possible. Not tonight. I realize it's late, and you all look like you have been quite through an ordeal.
Look at Murray's head.
But it does have to do with the Zenithar. We can take care of this rabble, but we do know of at least a warehouse potentially within the dock ward that may be a rather large hive of them. If you could take care of that for us as discreetly as possible, if you can, it'd be greatly appreciated. And then
I'm sorry, the player was something. A hive of what now?
A wretched hive of scum and
Zenithars.
villainy,
essentially, yes,
Oh.
yes,
Scum and
Xanathar
villainy.
members.
Okay.
Scum and
And
villainy.
if
No canteen.
if it is all right with you, I'd like to be there when you open the vault.
Of course, my lady.
So-
I see no qualms with that. And
When you are available,
look at the rest of the
please send a message again when you are ready to enter, and we will be sure to be.
you got it, boss.
And she kind of gives you a rudimentary map drawing out where in the dock ward this reputed base of operations for the Xanathars are, for you all to be able to root out and stop.
I glance at it and instantly hand it to Coco. I'm like, ooh, pity. Because I don't know this town very well, and Coco seems to.
I'm guessing Coco probably knows where this is.
Yeah, you look at it and you have a rough idea that you know the area, just from your time, probably after escaping from your family and captors, that you've experienced the dock ward pretty well. So yeah, you think in the morning it's probably best to go first thing in the morning, but you could find your way there without too much of a problem. So you see Laryl and the guard kind of go around the corner. You hear a lot of commotion and some spells going off, and as you guys kind of come around the bend, you see there's just a group of
Oh, I wasn't.
nobody amazingly seems dead, but everybody's, you know, all the Xanathar thugs are sitting out there all tied up, ready to be taken into custody.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just gonna wait exactly where we were standing and then look at my wrist, which, you know, has no context in this world, and just wait for all the noise to go down and go, and now we go.
Essentially,
I'm just picturing one of those cartoon clouds where you just see people like hands and limbs popping out.
as soon as the guards turn the corner, you hear that, "What's all this then?" And then the commotion.
Looking for a fight then, are you?
Oi, you hooligans! Right.
For king and country.
All right, so
Ah!
you see they get them all up. They say, "Well, thank you for pointing them out. These rooms are rather easy, but as I said, use whatever means necessary to take out their base of operations, if possible."
Okay, I do have some question on your wording, because originally you had said subtly, and now you're saying any means necessary. Are the two mutually exclusive? Does
Not
the building
necessarily.
need to stay standing?
Keep the building standing. We don't need too much of a destruction going in the dock ward. Remember, it's one of my duties to keep the city
Got it.
intact.
Well, yeah, and I don't think it'll blow up. But, you know, I gotta ask. Due diligence and whatnot.
Much appreciated. With that, she takes the guards. She and the guards all take the remaining, all the Zents out, or Xanathars, not Zent. All the Xanathar Guild members take them out.
As soon as the last guard rounds the corner and is out of eyesight, I'm just like, I'm tired.
I need a fucking beer. Let's go, guys. Hey, Ghosty!
His
We're
name's
home.
Liff, Murray. Don't be a dick.
I'm not being a dick. Being a dick, you'd be like, "Oi, dead guy!" Nah, I'm not that kind of douche. I need my spirits to be lifted.
Liv, he wants
See, I'm
alcohol.
not good at fucking puns, okay?
You come in, he's just staring daggers right at you.
What
He
did I
brings up-
do?
Not you, at
Not
Murray.
you.
He's
Murray.
staring right at Murray.
Oh, why are you so fucking salty there, Chief? Have a sense of humor, jeez.
And he
Coco,
places...
Yeah.
Coco flicks you, Murray.
Ow. Wait. Oh, jeez. You gotta have a sense of humor, you know? God.
He places a mug for each of you onto the counter. And
I grab
You
it.
know, if I was
and
being
then
a
just
dick,
trudge
I wouldn't say
upstairs.
thank you.
Adrian, you
Thank you.
see Garvin just go straight upstairs. He ignores the bar and everybody and just kind of goes up quietly up into the room.
Oh, somebody's gotta poop.
Mm.
Also, that suit's got to chafe a bit, eh?
I haven't asked.
You know.
I'm gonna go to
No,
bed.
but seriously though, if he gets it wet, does it like rust or something? Like when he starts squeaking?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh.
Maybe I'll ask him tomorrow. If I remember. Night, guys. And I trudge upstairs and go to
Yep.
bed.
You go up there and you see Garvin's room is his door to his room up into his tower is closed.
I don't care.
I don't care.
You guys finish off what
at
drinks
that point,
you
I'm
have.
like too tired.
You slowly, take your time making your way back up into your rooms. And
Alright. Good night, Liv. I love you.
the night goes by rather uneventfully. You guys wake up
Thank
the next morning. Sun's coming up. Those of you who get up early, you guys are up and make your way downstairs. Strangely enough, Liv has got breakfast already prepared for you guys.
Nice.
Thank goodness. At least it's not some sort of unidentified monster thing.
Oh, man.
Coco gives him a thumbs
Oh,
up.
jeez. You're industrious today, Air Chief.
I feel fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, hey, Tweety Bird. And I'm going to chuck a book at Coco. You gotta find your ink and your quill there, but anytime you want a chickadee chat there, you can write, right?
Shouldn't
Oh,
you be
son of
able
a
to
bitch, we
mimic
gotta-
writing?
I mean, I give her examples of my writing, but
Your handwriting's shit. Let me handle it.
Oh no, my handwriting's great. It's just there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't want people to see. I fancied myself an artist for a while.
You've seen Coco write, but she's only ever copied
Yeah.
what she's seen.
All right. Well, let's
Hey, you got a book.
let's
What book is it? Is it a What?
It's porn. No, it's just a blank.
It's a blank book. Okay.
Yeah, blank book.
Well, she tucks it away into her thing.
So whenever somebody pisses you off, you can at least go, "Hey," or something.
Pulls her shiny sword. Pulls it back.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
you
don't
see,
hit
you
us
don't
with
want the
that.
red water to come out if it's one of us. Like it's. No, you might. Okay, I get to just touche. By the way, speaking of red water, hey Sahiri.
Yeah.
Weird question, okay? Just weird, completely apropos and nothing. Let's say, hypothetically, okay? Let's say somebody that was a real douche nozzle was trying to kill us or something, and he died. But then all of his friends were still trying to kill us, and then his friend happened to get back up in some kind of an undeady way. Who would be the bigger threat? The undeady guy fighting for us, or the douche nozzles trying to kill us?
I guess it would depend on the type of undead.
Oh, like zombie, skeleton, that kind of thing,
Well, zombies are pretty easy to hit. Skeletons
Yeah.
go
Oh, yeah.
down pretty easily.
Okay. So,
From what
you
I've
wouldn't then
experienced.
turn your ire onto some kind of furball-looking guy that might have just raised that dead guy?
Well, raising the dead is unnatural, and it goes against my beliefs.
But what if it was just the meat? Like, there's no, soul trapped in there. It was just the meat that was somehow animated through different means. So it's not like you're damning somebody or something. It's
Coco pipes up in Sahiri's voice. I'm not a fan of necromancers. I really don't like
oh,
them.
yeah, but no. See, necromancers, they bind the soul, right, to the dead body, okay? This is literally I don't know, maybe fungus or mushrooms or something that kind of take over the body, There's a really cool mushroom called the cordyceps, right? it falls onto ants, okay? And then it burrows into the ant's brain, kills the ant, and it causes the ant to go up to the top so the mushroom can spread. Kind of like that, but there's no soul attached to it. It's just, like mushroom. And then eventually the body just falls apart because the mushrooms eat the body.
At this point,
feel
Advin
like
looks up from the book. he's
Kellamvor
reading,
would
like,
not like this very much. I can understand where it might be practical for people, but I would not begrudge you for using your talents as long as we could perform rites at the end.
Huh.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. Okay.
So does that mean you can make zombies?
Maybe. But I mean,
Neat.
they gotta be a real fucking douche nozzle, eh? Like, we're outnumbered like 27,000 to 2. And it's like, oh, Jesus. But see, here's the problem. I don't think I can kill them after. Well, I can kill them, but it's not like, okay, so there's one thing where it's weird, because I was having these weird dreams about Cordyceps mushrooms, the ones that kind of take over the bugs and then eat the bugs from the inside, and the bugs are actually dead, and it's just the meat that's walking.
Bugs don't have meat, but go on.
I mean, they kind of do, really. Have you ever eaten one? You
Yes.
squish them and they go, pfft. Yeah, there's meat. It's a protein.
So,
Okay.
Adrian, you guys have been sitting down there for a little bit. You've noticed Garvin hasn't come downstairs.
I just still reading my book. I just cast sending. Wake up, you twat.
You don't get any response. You know his door was closed when you left this morning. You don't think he would have snuck out of the room ahead of you, but you get a response when you say,
Yeah, I just sort of like look up from the book and look up towards the stairwell and just go,
What's going on?
Oh, Garvin's asleep, I think. I don't know. He's not answering.
Well, you want me to go wake him up in typical Murray fashion?
Don't advise it, having tried
Oh.
it a few times myself.
Okay.
He's not a fan.
I mean, if he's just having a furious wank or something, I don't want to walk in on it. But at the same time, I mean, we got shit to do, We got a thing to do. And he's got the talkie thing.
I have... We all have the talking thing, I think. Don't we? No, I grabbed it. Wait, why do I have it? Is it safe to assume that I just have it?
yeah.
The sending stone that we only got
Yeah.
one of? Presumably he left it on my bedside table before he went upstairs last night?
You magically have it in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in my room.
Have it. Whoa,
It was in my
it's
room.
magic. Oh man, hang on. Have you looked in the
Wait,
mirror
no,
this morning?
Hold
Hang on,
that's
and I'm gonna grab your face. I'm looking everywhere for like ink or something.
Why are you touching me
Hair.
this much?
Well, if he's in your room, I mean, I'm just assuming he's there to draw dicks on your face. Not you're clean. All
No,
right, it's fine.
this was on my bedside table before I got to my room. Why was this on my... Do you know, I am gonna go check on him. I'll be right back.
I'll be left front.
So,
Weird.
you get upstairs. You notice he has a ward on his room alarm. But as you open the door, it doesn't seem like any type of magic is getting behind. You head upstairs. And
Garvin?
you see him lying still in his bed. But it seems like he's somewhat restless.
Garvin.
Getting no response from him.
Medicine check.
So, as you go to
that's
touch,
bad.
well, either way,
It's
you don't
bad.
see anything medically wrong with him, but as you go to touch him, you get this immediate sensation of familiarity, of some sort of Feywild power. It reminds you very much of your father.
That's fucking weird. I flip a few pages in my notebook and I write a note. Just, I don't know what you're doing. I hope everything's all right. We're going out. Sending if you need me. And I leave it next to his bed. And the whole time I'm just like, what the fuck? So much so that, can I roll an insight to try to get any idea of what the hell is happening?
Sure.
Okay. 14 plus 6. Mod 20.
So, while you can't tell the exact nature of it, you feel like he's having some sort of dream-like communion with your father. You don't know the purpose of it. You don't know why. But you can sense both of them communicating with each other.
I just stand there staring, looking slightly upset for like a good 30 seconds, and then go downstairs and unceremoniously close the door and walk back downstairs and sit down.
So, I mean, just so you know, Sahiri, it's not like I'm gonna go around going, "Hey, you're dead, not anymore, woo!" You know, it's only like in utmost need, you know. And I'm just saying, I won't do it because I know it's gonna make you mad. But if we're gonna die, I'm gonna do it, and then I'll help you kill it after. Don't worry.
That's fair.
Cool. You think Clemver would be kind of cool if I like kill what I make? Kind of reap what you sow type situation?
It might balance it a little bit.
Okay. Because, I mean, you know, gods understand the cost and balance of things, right? You know, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, if you're gonna fucking die and this can save your ass, you know, it's like, oh, hey, Grumpy Goat, what's up? Why'd I call you Grumpy Goat? That's weird.
Most of them understand the costs and balances of things.
Free association. Hey, where's your brother, man?
Talking to Dad, I think. He's not coming.
Okay. Because,
And I'm
yeah,
It's a
no,
touchy
okay.
subject.
Yeah, no, I got glimpses of like who your dad was when I was your ass, and it was just conversations and shit. Kind of don't want to know really, because when we're speaking of gods, anyway.
I mean,
yeah,
if you
no, I'm
want to
good.
know, I'll tell you, but I'll also tell you that right now I'm not a particularly big fan because it's been 8 years since I've seen or heard from our father, and Garvin's the one talking to him. And
So hey, question: Has
I'm
he
gonna
actually
hold out
ascended? Because I hear the loose term of God, but I mean, is he really, or is it like he's
well
just
before he
super
met our
powerful
mother.
and shit? Oh shit! Oh damn, lucky lady, I guess maybe.
But
Even
yeah,
that,
I'm gonna hold hope and reserve judgment, and maybe he'll reach out to me as well. But it's,
cool.
you know,
Hey, I want to meet your dad. He sounds cool.
he is pretty cool. Except when he
Awesome. I was hoping
fucks off.
because it's like, oh no, he's the god of vengeance. I'm like, oh dear.
No,
Okay, nope, that's
he
not
is
good.
a god of elves and druids and weather.
Oh my god, he's a god. I'm a druid. Oh
Mhm.
fuck, that's crazy, eh? Wait, do druids have gods? I think we just worship trees. Or well, anywhere I'm from up north. Anyway.
He is a druidic god. He was a druid before he attained godhood and
Okay, and
stuff.
question. I hear talk of the Fae. Like you and Garvin said it everywhere. What's the Fae?
They are a subset of deeply magical beings, not quite celestial, not quite primordial, definitely tricky. Have you heard fairy tales of like fairies and pixies and the like? Those are fae.
I mean, okay, so kinda like we have sort of stories like that up north where there's like these tricksy little fuckers that like to
Yeah.
steal your shit in the night and like charm you to do crazy things and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those
okay.
are
So the
usually
Fae.
fae.
So the Fae Wild is where they live, right?
It's a Yes, but no, but
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I mean, look, okay, as I'm just putting two and two together. I might want to go there one day.
The Feywild is kind of a plane, kind of a demi-plane, kind of just exists everywhere. But it's really hard to get to.
So for the first time ever, you
Apparently.
see Murray kind of go slack-jawed and inquisical.
They have primordial
Okay.
magics, and they can
Hey,
do
okay,
shit.
look, I get magic. So, that's magic.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Fey
Right.
magic. It's even trickier than gods. Not usually quite as powerful, but more complicated.
Yeah, maybe one day go for a walk.
Dad's
Go
a
hang
weird
out.
mix of both.
I mean, go meet your dad. That'd be kind of cool. Be like, hey, Dad, how's it going, eh?
Yeah, if he ever
I'm
decided
Murray.
to show the fuck up.
Well, perhaps we should get
I mean,
started
I've never
with
met a
our
god.
task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've
Ooh,
been
yeah, that
chit-chatting
one.
quite a bit, and I don't much want to talk about it anymore.
Mm.
Let's go kill some Zeds.
Xanathars.
Hey, I can bring some friends to the fight.
Xanathars.
It's
My bad.
weird. Yeah, I have these weird dreams, like every now and then, and it's like, hey, buddy, it'd be cool if you did this. I'm like, yeah, okay. Anyway, it's my grandpa George comes to me in my sleep every now and then. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. Hey, you want to be a fart? I can
So-
help you.
I don't want to be a fart. I want to stay in Adrin, thanks.
I'm just kind of like gauging the room. Does anybody look like they might want to be a fart? No,
Mm-mm.
Coco. No. Damn it. Okay. All right. Tough room. Okay. Hey, we gotta go things and stuff, eh?
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
We have a task
Oh,
set
man.
by the Open Lord. Let's.
Yeah, let's do the stuff that we're supposed to do. I think.
Ooh.
All right.
So, pull out the map again. Coco kind of you're looking over the directions you guys need to head, and again you realize you need to head towards. It looks like the warehouse district within the dock ward. Ideal spot, secluded, not as much traffic going there. Generally, not a lot of windows in the buildings that keep it pretty hidden. But you
Kind of
think
where
you
this
can.
all began.
Similar idea.
Coco doesn't
Yes.
actually need to consult the map anymore. She's got perfect recall of visuals.
That's true.
She
So-
can't. She can't compose her own, but if she needs to. She can redraw that map anytime.
All right, so you guys make your way down into the dock ward. Find, based on that, you find a where you reasonably think the building is located. In fact, as you get closer, you see in faded yellow, almost like chalk or writing of some sort, the circle logo with the squiggles leading out of it that recognize that as a Xanathar's location. It's kind of, and it's somewhat hidden behind the edge of a bush. You just barely make it out as you're walking by, and where you think the map had led you to.
Should I go scope it out?
You or Coco, or perhaps.
Oh yeah, no, we could totally both go. I can turn into something really tiny and hide on Coco's back, and when we get close, I can get the high view, and she can get the low view.
Yeah. So what you guys see is it's a 2-story building. It's flanked on both sides by other buildings connected directly to it. There's no windows on this front. There's just a single door entering in. There's no windows on the front. There's no windows on the side either, as it's connected directly to another.
Okay, I'm gonna scan. There's no trees. Any squirrels or anything up on the buildings at all? Like
No,
little
there's
squirrels,
no
maybe a rat
squirrels.
or two.
You can see there's a couple of birds perched up on top of the buildings nearby.
Oh man, I can't do that though. Oh jeez, that sucks. Ah, fuck it, spider it is. Oh, okay, Coco. Hope you like spiders. and I'm gonna turn into an orb weaver, say about yay big.
Okay.
And I'm gonna crawl up Coco. Tap, tap. And
Okay.
I point.
Mush. Okay, yeah. So,
Grab a feather.
okay. So you're gonna attempt to approach the building inconspicuously.
Okay, it's pretty bright outside. It's even though it's early morning, the sun is actually beating right overhead. So unlike the usual gloom of some of the other areas you've been, where it just seems like it's dark all day, there's no overcast and there's no coverage. That it actually makes the whole entire street kind of bright for middle of the day, or for
Okay,
morning.
so it's more of a casual than a I am one with the shadows kind of inconspicuous then.
So you walk up to the door. Again, there's no windows on the door. It's just a solid door, and it does have some iron bands along the edge of it. In fact, there's even one of those slots where you could slide it open to look into it potentially, but it looks like it's only open from the outside.
From the inside?
Yeah, the slot, the eye slot only opens from the inside. There would be no way to open it from. But you definitely can
Okay.
see right about eye level. There's that little slot.
Are
that someone
there
can look out for.
are there other windows?
There's no windows that you can see of any kind other than just that slot.
Wow.
Try the roof.
I'm gonna go to the edge of the beak and then do a spider swan dive. Boing. And then use that silk strand to go. And then up this like I'm just gonna crawl because I have a 20-foot crawl speed. This might take a bit of time. I'm gonna go up around the back of the building, like the part of the building that isn't visible. There's no windows or anything like at all. It's completely.
There's
sealed.
no you can't. It's completely attached to the other two buildings next to it. So it's literally you have the front, you have the roof, and you have the back.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go up on
How
the roof.
busy is the street?
Right now, it's pretty quiet. I believe it's technically in a weekend where it's not as busy. Unloading is.
Is there any kind of ventilation up on the roof?
Yeah.
At all? Like a
Nope.
chimney or something? No.
No chimneys.
Okay.
No
So,
chimneys, no windows. Are they just all suffocated in there, or what?
Not yet.
so
How do they
edge
breathe?
of the roof, and I'm going to spin
On
a
the
web
plus
and
side,
just
if we
drop
need
my
to
way down to
smoke-
the ground.
If we need to smoke them out, it'll be really easy.
So if you go, you're going to the back. You said, or are you coming back around to the front?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm
go
heading
back.
towards where the door is to see if there's a crack or something under the door that I can get under as a spider.
Nope. It's pretty solid. Doesn't look like there's any way in, other than just right through the door. Yeah. Whatever
Okay.
reason, this place seems pretty fortified.
Stupid question. Is the door locked?
Yes.
You never know.
I'm gonna crawl up the door, and I'm gonna try with 4 of my legs that little slidey viewport thing to see if my little spidery grippiness can kind of like. Mind you, I'm a spider like that big, but like.
Yeah. It
Not even
seems
a jiggle.
it seems
you know?
pretty heavy, or it has some sort of lock behind it that keeps it solid.
Oh,
I'm gonna crawl
Coco's-
back up the Coco.
Coco's looking over at you since you're gesticulating.
I have an idea. That latchy thing. Can I? Yeah, I could try Mage Hand on the other side.
I thought it was just the 2 of us. that were
Mage
there.
hand,
Well, I
you can
mean,
only it can only go to a place you can see it, not incorporeal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good thought.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl back on the beak and sit right between your eyes and just point back at everybody else.
Spectral Hand appears
Coco,
at a
if you
point.
sit right there, Coco can't actually see you.
Oh, well, I'm gonna lean out to where one of your eyes are and just do this.
Grabs you by like the silk strand. It's like
like dangling, and then I point.
push on her shoulder.
I'm gonna crawl back up the web to your hand.
Yeah, she's try to like ever try to angle a spider? It's difficult. So.
It really is.
Okay, so back to the others and Coco's.
And spider goes to the edge of the beak. Oh, jeez. Okay, there is no fucking windows or anything, so... I mean, look, I could figure out a way to get in, right? I could, like, go over to the door, bang on it, be like, oh, hey, man, it's me. And then I could turn it into something really tiny and then sneak inside. But then there's no fucking way for me to get out.
Coco sort of partially pulls out her lockpicks, but...
I mean, we could totally do that. I mean, we could just break in.
Hey Murray.
But it's kind of visible, you know? Yeah.
Hey Murray, what's the wall made out of?
Wood, I believe. Probably some sort of maybe cedar, maybe juniper. Smells really great, I'll tell you that.
So as you guys are sitting there, you do remember you guys do have the badge of the watch, and you were kind of given a little bit of reign to do it. Done.
I mean, we could just walk up and be like, police, open up.
Shall we pull a Morgren?
Ooh, can I still be a tiny little animal and go inside and wreak havoc?
Or I'm here to collect a dead body.
Oh, we could go without.
Bring out
That.
Oh my god, bring out your cat.
We have
That's
done that
actually
before
interesting.
with a measure of success. Tahiri is a
Get to
great
collect dead
alibi.
bodies. Which ones? Yours. No,
And-
that's medieval, huh?
Let's say here you're going up and knock on the door.
Just a touch.
Yep.
You knock on the door.
Oh, okay, there you go.
You can hear
Okay.
the echo kind of go into the room and back, but you don't get a response.
Sounds like no one's home.
Perfect.
Or at least no one wants us to know they're home.
Behold, I have come with great tidings, eh? Can I interest you to join the Church of Bahamut? He's great and shit.
Look, if we need this building standing, I can't be the way in.
I mean, look, I could turn into a beaver and fucking eat my way into this building if I wanted to. Let's just face it, okay?
Alright, Coco sort of tries to angle herself so that at least someone's standing behind her, so it's not immediately obvious what she's doing. Pulls out her lockpicks and gives it a go.
Okay, go ahead and give me a
Okay.
thieving skill check.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna see if there's anyone watching us, like specifically paying attention.
It is
Oh my
unusually
god,
quiet.
I have forgotten how to D&D.
Turtle rolled
6.
bad.
Yeah, I rolled a 2,
Dex
man.
plus proficiency.
6. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. It's a 2 plus my 4, which is 6.
Nah, saying her thieves tools is Dex plus proficiency.
Oh.
21.
Okay, so you managed to get your lock picks in there, and it actually unlocks rather easily as you hear the click. And even then, you see the handle seemingly.
Okay. The handle is movable, and is there any does it open, or is there like a deadbolt in there?
I don't know. You can try opening it.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
You turn the handle, and the door starts to pull open. As you pull the door open, everybody sees this bright flash of light. And then all of a sudden, everything fades to black.
Oops.
Well, that went well.
Man, I wasn't
as
even
you all
looking
are-
at it. I'm mad.
As all of you all in the area are basically knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
So you
I
guys,
just wanted to see the cool flash. Murray's upstairs.
you guys end up regaining consciousness sometime later. You're not sure exactly how long it's been. You find yourself lying inside this large cavern on a rocky beach. On the beach nearby, there's a Milky Orb. It's a little bigger than a human fist. It rests in the middle of a magic circle, pulsing slowly with light. It's the only light in the entire chamber, as a large pool of dark water seems to dominate nearly half of this cavern.
See now, Murray, this
man.
seems like some Fae shit.
I stand up. Oh,
Coco
not
gets-
again. Oh wait, I'm not covered in blood. Yes, not again. Woo! Don't ask.
Coco
Okay.
gets up, dusts herself off. Fuck.
Where's my snacks?
Well, she said, oh, I'm patting myself down. Do I have all my shit?
Everything still seems to be intact. You seem like you got all your gear. Everything's there. You just are somewhere different.
Okay,
Wait,
either
including
these
the
are the
snacks that
dumbest
would've been in
kidnappers on the.
Advent's hand.
Yeah,
Like,
everything you had
either
on
these
you
are the
is.
dumbest.
So
dumbest
are we at
kidnappers
the?
ever, man.
Is it a beach by an ocean or a lake or what? What are we
It's
looking at?
you seem to be on a. Excuse me. It's like it's a large cavern, and it's got a rocky beach, and then you see
Yes, but
over half of the cavern there's like just still water.
How far
Okay.
from the orb are we?
You're about 20 feet from the orb.
Okay,
Nope, not touching it.
is there anything around that looks like it's about to murder our faces?
That.
I'm,
You can roll a perception check.
Thank you.
I'm going to produce flame on my hand. Sheds a bit of light.
Uh, 6.
The only thing you can see is the orb just sitting there in this magic circle, the water and the itself, plus of course the cavern.
Is the
Nothing
water
seems-
is the water opaque or can we see through?
It's I think it's dark and murky at the moment. Yeah, it's dark and murky, so you can't really see into it right now.
And the orb is just sitting on the beach?
Yep.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
The last time I touched a suspicious rock, it decided it loved me, so I think I'm good.
Do you all want me to take a moment
You can-
and see if there's any undead within 60 feet of us?
Yeah.
Seems like a good plan.
So I take a moment and use the Eyes of the Grave.
I don't know. I think you could collect
Nothing-
a rock harem.
Nothing seems to glow whatsoever from your.
Okay.
Hey, this orb thing, I am going to use my Furbolg magic to detect magic. I'd like to ascertain what school of magic this freaky orb is, if at all.
So you detect magic, okay?
Yeah, please. Also, hang on, what's the range?
so-
of it, though?
It's close.
30
30
foot.
It's 30 foot, so and it's only
Yeah,
20 feet
30
away.
foot.
So as you cast detect magic, it gives off this incredibly powerful magic, but you cannot determine its nature. You don't know what
Oh,
school
dear.
it's potentially coming from.
Murray, you
that's
might want to
weird.
turn it off. Your nose is Turn it off.
Huh?
Your
What?
nose is bleeding.
Why?
I
What?
don't know. You did a thing and then bleh.
Oh no, it's I can detect magic. No, it's because okay, so when you try to find out what magic shit is, and my hand's on fire, how cool is that?
Uh-huh.
I can usually tell what kind of magic it is, you know? That's a fucking big question mark right there. I got no idea.
Yeah.
Who wants to touch
further
it?
improvement.
So what's
Not
it-
me.
Wait.
What's it made of? The orb?
You can't tell. It's just it's just a very milky orb that's giving off light.
I have a bad idea.
You got your little floaty poofy hand, right?
I also have this rock that tells me things.
Okay, look.
And
see,
Garvin's not
weird.
here to yell
Okay,
at me.
I'm sorry, dude, but I'm just saying, like, okay, I got a question, okay? Does this
Uh-huh.
rock talk to you or something?
Uh-huh.
Like, outside of what we know about, has it told you anything crazy? Like, who is it? Like, who is in the rock? Is his name, like, Bob or something, and he used to flip burgers, and now all of a sudden he's in a rock, or, like, what the fuck is going on with this thing, okay? I don't know, talking things is just, I'm a little stressed out.
Mhm.
Sorry, I had a bad
Me
night.
too. But I'm leaning in.
Love you too. Hmm.
So do we want to touch the rock?
Coco will pick it up. Coco will
I
pick
was
it up.
gonna do that.
It's a
As you
shiny.
go,
It's a shiny.
as you go and pick up the orb, you hear this.
So here he said it was okay.
You
No,
and
I said-
everybody else.
I know, but that's not how
I
she
love it.
interpreted it.
I was gonna cast
Oh,
false
boy.
life on myself before touching it.
Okay. As you do, all of you in your head hear this very calm voice speaking to you. Ah, adventurers. I have not seen any of you for a time.
Did we just make a new friend?
Now, I was a force of good and truth,
This one respawn.
but I've been trapped here by the Xanathar. That foul beholder trapped me here for so long.
Do you want to
Perhaps-
join my rock collection?
Where is here?
Yeah, no, that's a question right there.
Oh, I don't
That is-
rightly know, but I think the only chance of escape is to continue on through this cavern. Take me with you.
Wait,
I can ensure that
That
we will make it
beholder,
out
you-
safe.
you mean
Insight.
Xanathar?
Yes, the Xanathar.
Can I try
Oh,
to
fuck.
insight? Can I try to insight check
Yeah,
the orb?
I'm already
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
19.
paranoid as fuck about this thing.
25.
In 25 insight?
I rolled a
Wow.
19
Okay.
and I have a plus
Um,
6.
You know
I actually
that
rolled-
it's
I actually
telling the
rolled
truth
really well,
that
too.
it was trapped here by a Xanathar. It's not lying about that, but it seems like there's a lot more to it, and that it's not going to tell you pretty much a lot all at once.
So, what are you not telling us?
Oh, I have many things. Nothing of import that would make any difference in getting you out of here.
Yeah, but why should we bring you with us if you're not going to tell us?
Okay,
Because
so
that'll
how
be
do
your
we
only
get
way of
out of
getting
here?
out.
We've gotten out of quite a few sticky
Ooh.
situations on our own.
Is that all you want?
Great.
I mean,
okay, so how do we get
okay.
out of here?
Whatever.
Continue on through the path.
Where is that going to lead?
Okay, so
There's a path?
Yes, under the water.
I'm
That was
sorry.
we
the
got
player. That was the
inside of
player. Coco
17.
can't ask that.
am I getting a bit of a douche nozzle like feel from this guy?
It's consistently giving. It's not giving off any air of superiority necessarily. It's calm. It's very soothing voice and very, but it's
It
very
knows
straightforward.
its leverage at this point.
Oh, it
Yeah.
knows it. It knows exactly that there's.
It knows its leverage.
Yeah.
So...
Interesting.
I'm not big on swimming.
Oh
Um,
man, I love swimming. I can be a shark.
I mean, you can always walk along the bottom, but I at least can take care of the breathing aspect.
That's a plus.
Really?
And
Oh,
as you
that's
see,
great.
the orb glows, and you all kind of feel this cool breeze kind of pass across your bodies. There. Now you should be able to breathe underneath the water.
So do you have a name, or should we just call you Orb?
Because the last
Uh,
rock that we picked up didn't tell me a name.
I've been known by many names, but the one I've learned to fancy the most is Dawn's Beacon.
Dawn's Beacon.
Sure.
Can I call you Beacon?
I was
Dawn's
gonna
Beacon
go
would
with
suffice.
Fine. So... Don't take this the wrong way, but... And I touch the Stone of Golork to it.
You hear that voice. Haha, I know this one.
Okay,
See this out,
what
and
is
perhaps
it?
I will tell you more.
Fuck you then! I got nothing.
I don't think this is my kind of magic.
Mm-mm.
Oh no,
Alright,
this is
and
almost
I
like
just
my
start
kind of
walking
magic.
into the water.
Coco gives you a
We can
don't
breathe
look at
underwater.
me.
This is great.
I just start walking into the water like, well, fuck it.
Okay, so as you get in the water, here are the kind of condition you guys are having. You guys don't have a swim speed likely, so you guys are going to be moving at about half your normal pace as you go through, because this is dark, dirty water. Certain attacks will not, depending on what you guys are doing, may have disadvantage, not depending on what you guys do. So
Coco is
kinda-
deeply unimpressed at
we'll
having
go
to
over
be
that
in
as
the
you
water.
get to it. So as you get underwater, you realize you can breathe without a problem. You've in all the time any of you have ever been in water, you've never kind of experienced this. It's almost like there's a bubble around your head that is producing air for you to be able to breathe, but you know there's nothing there. but you go under and you're just able to just even open your mouth and speak. You can speak, but it comes out garbled. But you're still able to breathe in and out without a problem.
So with the orb, is it still letting off light? Would
It's
light
letting off
be,
it's about 10 feet of light, so it's not giving off a huge...
Okay, because I just want to know if I need to cast light so we can...
Is my dark vision at all helpful here?
It is also murky, so it's slightly obscured. So you guys can really only see about 10 feet away from you.
Yay.
So it's not that
Continuing
it's
on.
necessarily that dark, it's cloudy.
Are there
So.
fish or anything?
You don't see anything swimming around in the area that you're at all. So there's no like vegetation or life of any kind.
Are there like rocks on the bottom?
There. No, all the walls appear to be smooth. The sides of the walls look smooth, but they are actually, as you touch them, they're really kind of rough. You think if you were to rub them too much, that you'd actually wear away like your clothes or even scratch up your skin.
All right. Oh, Murray's time to shine. So I'm like underwater going, and then I turn into a giant eel.
Okay, so you'll keep your swim speed, so you'll be able to move at normal.
Yep.
Underwater
40
speed.
40-foot swim speed.
Everybody else, you guys are going to be at your half your normal movement it'll take to get.
I'm just gonna be like slithering around in the water, like wee.
So as you guys come around, you guys go into the tunnel. You kind of see as you go. There's a little, looks like a outcropping to your right. It looks like it kind of looks like a dead end. Then there's the path continues on straight away, and then it also goes off to your left a little bit that you can't see too much further beyond where it goes there. You have straight and you have to the left that you guys kind of move through.
I just go left.
To the left.
Okay.
Yeah, I just go left.
Okay. So you guys hang to the left, and you kind of feel it. The wall kind of consistently is curving around with you as you get towards about 30 feet into this turn. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, that was pretty good.
24.
Not that good.
I was busy watching Murray swim around and like bonks into a wall.
Got
Okay.
14.
That was a rolled a 1, so we're not
Okay.
noticing them.
So everybody but Coco notices right along the edge of the inside there's a, it's about 5 feet off the ground from the base level, there's a tripwire, and looking up above you see about 10 feet above you there's a net that's kind of up above from there.
Adrian just does this and stops moving, waits for everybody to get near him, and points at it. And then points up to the more obvious thing.
Yeah, that's
Coco,
a
I
thing.
think this is your specialty.
Okay. Coco's once it's pointed out, I assume Coco sees it.
Yeah, despite our
Yes.
inability to communicate vocally, Adrian is the same level of like, ah.
So it's just a tripwire that brings down a net?
Based on the looks of what you can see, yeah.
Okay. Go and disable that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dex check. Thieves' tools check.
Is it bad that I'm just thinking he needs another language for sign language for dummies?
22.
Okay, so you're able to
Apologize,
manage to
I love
use
being a
your
rogue.
tools to disable the trap, and you see the net just kind of slink and slide off to the side as as you release it properly, as opposed to pulling it down on top of your heads. Even as you do, in the distance ahead of you, you see two shadows coming in your direction.
I'm gonna prepare a mind spike if they're hostile.
Real quick, how big is that net?
It's about 15 by 15.
And is it attached to the ceiling?
It is. No, it's slank down. It was attached to the wire. So if you had gone through the wire, it would have just dropped it straight down.
So it's basically
DM,
just a
I have
loose net right now.
Yeah, it's loose right now. But
I'm gonna make a
question
grab for it.
Yeah.
that I've never had to ask before.
Okay.
Do you play by the rule that as long as we're underwater, we can't speak? Ergo, V components for spells.
You
are
have
impossible?
a 5-foot range to be able to speak. So yes, you can speak.
Okay, so we can still do the V
Actually,
components of spells
yes.
and stuff. It's just
That-
okay.
that-
Cool. It's
That
just if it
raises my own
requires
question about
someone
that.
from 30 feet to hear us, then it doesn't work because it's only 5 foot.
Yes, if it requires any type of vocal
Cool.
to hear, it won't work. Correct.
Alright.
That raises my own question about that. How do arrows work?
How does what?
How would my bow work underwater?
We'll go over that when we get into combat.
Dang it!
When we get there.
All right. Speaking of
I'm
which,
gonna go with not well.
Yeah.
scaly humanoids with bulbous white eyes, long claws, and tentacles for legs emerge from the cloudy water around you, snarling a silent battle cry as they appear. So, you guys see
They're hostile. I had prepared a mind spike.
that. Everybody in chat,
Ew.
this is what you guys are seeing.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That seems not as tentacly as you described, but okay.
I mean, this is where we just pull out the SpongeBob meme of barnacles.
So, in that situation, they
Good
come
lord,
in
man.
and move into attack. Go ahead and everybody roll me initiative.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Dun.
Oh yay! I've actually got decent initiative on this.
Really, the dex-based character has good initiative.
I know, right? You have
You-
no idea the plague of my
Come
other
on,
character.
cleric, single digit. Oh, damn it.
Do I get to lose
You're
my
making
mind spike
Spookum-
before combat happens? Since I
You're
prepared
making
it when I
Spookum look
saw
bad, dude.
Sorry, I did not roll at the speed of cleric this time.
I mean, I'm more entertained by the 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, right.
Dude, absolutely. It's boss.
Like,
12! Woo! And I'm a fucking underwater creature.
27.
fun fact,
27.
Koku might be a bird, but she's like part fish too.
I mean, she's still gonna be moving at half speed. She's just
Correct. So,
she just has better reflexes than you.
you all
Yeah.
are about 10 feet away from them.
Oh, they're
But,
close.
yeah, well, you can't see them until they get that close. So, as they come in, they're rearing up to attack you guys. Coco, you were up first.
I had a prepared action from the moment we saw them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
And
had
my
prepared
spike.
a mind spike
yeah, you declared the.
if they were hostile.
Well, in this situation, they were coming into attack as you guys were dealing with the net. There would have been
Okay.
no like surprise or anything around or prepared attack.
That's fine. I'll just do it on my turn.
So, Coco, you're up first.
Bam!
So, real quick on how this works. You're gonna have disadvantage attack rolls if the weapon is not a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident for melee attacks. So a dagger is fine, short sword is fine, but any other weapon,
Rapier, not so much.
correct. Crossbow, a net, or a weapon that's like a javelin, so a spear, trident, and dart. Those will be at normal. Anything else will be at disadvantage. Keep that in mind.
Dang it.
So,
Okay,
with that, Coco,
so they're 10 feet away from all of us.
there's only a couple of them that you can see, and they are. Well, you were the one who set the net off, so they're 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Damn. I'm just trying to figure out if I can find a way to inflict some sneak attack on these guys.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Alright, we need better music here. Hold on.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Not a big deal. I shall do a bonus action hide and hold my attack until they come within 5 feet of one of my allies. And then I shall spring forth from the murkiness and...
Okay, you...
I'm gonna try to find an outcropping. I don't know what the layout is exactly here.
There's no outcropping. It's basically like a solid cave that's rounded.
There's nothing at all?
No, you could potentially move back.
This is a very inconvenient cave.
Yes, it is.
It is.
No consideration whatsoever for us.
And we're fighting underwater creatures too, so it's like,
Yeah, it's
this is
gonna be
great.
a
I love
that's
it.
gonna be an
It's gonna be a
issue.
problem.
Okay. Well, in which case, okay. Well, it doesn't have her short sword anymore, so I guess it will be. Actually, you know what? She wouldn't know, would she? That her rapier is gonna not be effective. So she's gonna try with her rapier first.
Okay.
And attempt to skewer the closest one.
Okay, so your rapier will be, as I said, a disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh man, I just looked at my stat block for sea lion. Fuck. I chose poorly, but anyway, it's fine.
Okay, well, that's still not bad. 15.
15. That will hit.
Awesome sauce. I love being a rogue. I rolled a 7.
Yay.
Ooh! That is 13 points of thinking.
13? Holy crap.
Yep. I rolled an 8. Dice like me today, except for that perception check. Which they did not like. But apart from that, the dice are... I guess they're trying to compensate for my last...
Were you doing an offhand attack as well, or just the main hand?
Oh, that's right, I can do an offhand attack too, can't I?
And with the dagger, it's not a disadvantage.
Cool. Okay, so... let's do that. I don't think I've ever done an offhand attack in my entire life.
I thought you did one last session, but I could be wrong.
So
No.
you just don't get the dex mod. So it's just
Okay,
it's basically a straight D20. Or on the damage,
So-
sorry. You
so that's
still get the dex mod, you just don't get it on the damage.
Is it still?
right, so I'm doing a straight 1d4.
Yeah.
If I hit, which I'm pretty sure with the 21 that I did.
Yeah, very easily.
Okay.
She's good.
Alright, let's do this. One wonderful point!
You poke him in the finger.
Alright, next up is Adrin.
Poke him.
He tweaked his nipple.
I do a bunch of weird gestures, which are slightly slower underwater, and then one of them is taking an assload of damage.
Okay, which one?
Theoretically.
The one Coco stabbed.
Okay. What are you casting at them?
Hmm?
What are you casting at them?
Mind spike.
Okay.
Actually, they have to make a wisdom saving throw. Holy shit, that's a lot.
I mean, it's mind spike, dude. Yeah, it's.
What's your save?
15.
Fails.
Cool. 21.
And is this a cantrip or a
No, this is a second level spell.
roll the dice for me, please. As you kill
Okay.
it, anyway.
Its head just goes.
It's a 6.
Okay, you're a 5.
There's that concussive depth charge sound.
Yeah, so basically he grabs its head and its head just kind of implodes on itself and crumples down into the water, starts floating up into the air.
And I just do this, and bubbles.
Really?
The other one
Yeah.
starts moving up since it saw its friend die to you. It moves up and it swats at you with its tentacles.
Kinky.
Gotta live in them
Right.
finger guns.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll beat a 12.
So you take
Sorcerer? Nah.
you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to roll a. Oh no, you don't get to roll on this one. You are grappled by its tentacles,
Oof.
and as it does that, it's then going to shoot you with a poison quill.